We're going to keep on going on. We've got the guests lining up. We're going to bring in fellow Canadian, Cody. How you doing, my man?
Hey, how's it going, boys?
I'm doing really good. You got the Canadian accent going on.
Oh, always,
And you still got the stash, looking big and sexy.
Yeah, I can't grow the beard, so the stash got to stay.
Awesome, my man. We're seeing a ton of Canadians on now. What are we up to? 5, 6?
I believe something around that. Yeah, and they're all doing fucking amazing.
Yeah. We got Brandon Bordeaux saying it was the first Canadian victory, but I had to correct him and say it was the second. We keep on showing up. I mean, who knew? Obviously, Erica, the matchmaker, originally from Ontario, as well originally. She seems to be going to the Great White North to find these gems to put into Power Slap. Overall, we hear a lot of the guys say that we just get, a snippet of, the overall footage that they have. I mean, you're there for, a couple of weeks, so they obviously can't fit it all in. Talk to me about being there in the house. What was it like with, 20 plus other guys?
Honestly, like it was a hell of an experience. I didn't really expect to get along with everybody as well as I did, but when I was there, I really I grew a family there. Honestly, between all the guys there, like they're a bunch of beauties. Like I thought there was gonna be like more bad blood between everybody, but everybody became family. It was very unexpected.
Awesome, man. I mean, I'm sure you knew a couple of days earlier that you're going to go up against Bryce. You see, he's got the tattoos. He kind of plays it off on the show as the tattooed nice guy. We see he's got a family and everything else. But what did you think of him from in the house before going up?
Honestly, Bryce is a good guy. I have nothing bad to say about him. He was all around a beauty. I got along with him. We didn't have bad blood or nothing like that. But it's all for the camera. You got to put on a show, right?
Absolutely, you do. This match taking place in the light heavyweight division. Is that kind of your natural home where you think you'll be?
Yeah, I'll probably sit into the light heavyweight for a while. I could see myself going down to 185. It wouldn't be that big of a deal. But I'll probably sit in the 205 and clean that division up a little bit.
Awesome, man. One last one for me before I throw it the ding. But where in Ontario were you from? I didn't hear it on the show.
It's a little small town called Angus. It's just north. It's about an hour north of Toronto.
Okay, awesome. So up by Barrie.
Yeah. Actually, just outside of Barrie, about 10 minutes outside of Barrie.
Very cool, man. Yeah, I'm actually from Northern Ontario originally, so.
Oh, right on.
A connection, dude. Yeah.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, man, Cody. Obviously, congratulations. Not the way that anybody generally wants to win, but a win nonetheless. You're able to dish out a strike and also absorb one. Uh-oh.
Oh, did we lose him?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Sorry about that. You're able to dish out a strike and also absorb one. So again, congratulations. My hat's off to you. My first question is about your relationship with your coach. You were pretty, you showed a lot of praise to him. You said that you loved the guy. You felt like he embodied your energy. I mean, can you break that down a little bit? Why was it that you felt so close to Austin Turpin, a guy who, we're finding more and more guys either love or they hate? There's not really a ton of in between.
Honestly, with me and Turpin, I found we connected a lot because like we both had that same fucking raw dog energy. Like we're fucking there to fucking take over, he brought that fucking animal out of me. Like it was just a fucking great experience. Like I don't even know how to explain it. Like he brought it out of me. He fucking brought that animal out of me with the energy that he brought to the table.
And did any part of you kind of think in the back of your head like you may stand across from him at some point in your career if you're at 205 and he's at 205?
100%. If he's in the way of the belt, he's in the way of the belt. It's all business when it comes down to that.
Yeah, and then talk to me about your combat sports background. What kind of experience do you have, if any, even if there's any just generally in sports, that kind of gave you the idea or the inkling that, hey, you know what, I could do this. I think I could really be successful in this sport.
I'm not going to say I have any professional combat experience, but the amount of street fights and bar fights that I've been in, I've realized that if I'm doing it for free, I might as well get paid for it. So my buddies kind of convinced me to go for it, and I went for it.
Yeah, and the final one for me, when you think about a guy like Bryce, obviously, has quite a bit of power. I mean, what do you think his future holds? Do you think that that's a guy that would have a future in this sport, despite unfortunately having a foul and that rendered you unable to continue, or do you feel like he should kind of be done, being that he did some form of illegal damage to you?
I mean, like it was a pretty heavy foul in the neck. Like the power was there, but like if that was in the chin, I probably would have ate it. The neck slap kind of took off that airway, so like it was hard for me to actually like catch a breath. You can kind of see it in the episode. It was definitely a little struggle, but I mean he could continue the sport for sure. Like if he's got the balls to continue, then why not?
Yeah, absolutely, Core.
Yeah, my man. Let's get into it. Let's watch it back here. We see you guys both come under the weight limit by 3 pounds each.
Yeah, I worked hard for that.
You worked a little too hard, didn't you? Talk me through this, my man.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't see it, brother.
Oh, you can't see the fight?
No, I can't.
Okay. Okay, then I'll kind of narrate it here. So we see right off the bat you get called for a foul. I'm sure you watched it a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah. That I was practicing that in practice, actually, like in the Apex, and I was caught off guard. I thought I was being the one to take the slap first, so I was kind of more embracing that and thinking about that opposed to giving the slap. And then when I found out that I was giving the slap first, I did my measure, and then in practice I always took the little half step back, and that's what got me dialed in. And because I got caught off guard, I didn't do the half step back, and it ended in a foul. Gotcha.
And then, now we're seeing Bryce, returning the foul, the blow that ended the match. Before that, kind of getting ready to receive, your first slap, up there on stage, like kind of what was going through your mind?
Honestly, I was firing on all cylinders. I was screaming at myself inside. Like I was just ready to go, ready to take this. You're going to eat this. You're going to take this, and you're going to keep going, and you're going to stand back up if you get down, and you're going to fucking sleep him the fuck out. Mm-hmm. First one was a mistake, but the second one's going to be way better.
Were you cognitive? Like, do you remember back at that moment?
Yeah, I do actually. I remember hearing the counting. I was listening to Mark Smith there count up to 7 until he counted it. I figured I was going to be able to stand up by then, but it took the wind right out of me. I just couldn't do it.
Gotcha, my man. I mean, we look forward to seeing you up there again. See you doing your thing and moving on to round 2. So hopefully we get you back in the winner's circle again.
Yes, sir. You'll see me again for sure.
Awesome, Cody. Take care, my man.
Take care, bud.